Hey, Scorpio. I'm testing my microphone, so you can be my test dummy. Tell me if you can hear me loud and clear. Hey, Edward. Edward or Naylors. I hope I pronounced that right. If I did, forgive me. If I did not, forgive me. I'm sorry. But so far, y'all, we got Scorpio. And y'all know Scorpio, and we got a newbie. Edward or Nayless is in the house. Hey, Edward. Now, they're the only two people that's done spoke. But according to the numbers, it's 36 more people. So it's like 34 more people that's like, they might be busy. They might be in the bushes. They might be on the roof. Whatever the case it is, it does not matter. Y'all know Brazzy don't sweat the small stuff. So let me say, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Now, listen. Let me go on and tell y'all because I promised, okay? I promised that I was a little late because I didn't even say good morning like I normally do. I try not to miss a morning, at least saying good morning, to my people, my audience, okay? Some people they had plans for the day, but unfortunately they didn't make it. They passed on in their sleep. So if you were granted another day, we happy for that. You received your first blessing of the day. So we happy for that. But I did. I told you I was a little late because the day was a little hectic for me. But and I fell short on like advertising. Love that. It was said welcoming, but it's late for me, so I got to go. That's okay. But thank you for stopping in and try catching the replay. And I want to let you guys know that's in here, the ones that's in here already, y'all might catch the replay or something, but share the live out. Because this one right here, baby, you don't want to. No, this for men. This for men if you want to listen, and for women. Okay, it's for men and women. So share it out. Okay, listen in. Whatever you do. Okay, catch the replay. But this is real life. This is an issue that it does. It happens, but nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it like it don't even exist, as if it don't even exist. And I think that's because there's shame. Okay, that's what I think. So I don't know where I have y'all leaning. If I got y'all scratching your heads or what, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell y'all what we're talking about in a minute. Okay, we're gonna let some more people come on up in the house. Okay, we're gonna let some more people come on in the house, and then we're gonna jump right into the commentary. Y'all hold on. Okay, I am back, guys. Thank y'all so much for holding. Now, the first thing I want to say is that this is kind of a transition. This is something new, okay? Because I did not want to like a lot of people are not watching like my podcast video, so I'm still like tweaking with that and kind of trying to figure out how to get that out there, okay? But y'all, it's gonna get done. The more I mess with it, it's trust me, it's gonna get done, okay? In the right time when it's supposed to get done. But first and foremost, y'all, I want to go ahead and I want to give y'all the best welcoming to the Roundtable podcast, okay? You already know that this is a space, okay, where women come, we heal together, we speak the truth together, and we hold absolutely nothing back over here, okay? So I'm Kim, y'all. Y'all already know I am Kim. I'm your host of this podcast, and y'all, when I tell y'all that this podcast was created, okay, it was created just for the women who done been through hell and back, who done lived through it. I'm talking about hell and back. And they literally living their best life now. And they ready to talk about it. Talk about all that stuff. Talk about all them times, times that they literally had to pray themselves through it. They ready to talk about it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? So, with every episode, y'all, I promise y'all, we're going to be diving into real life issues over here. I'm talking about every episode. We're going to be talking about stories that people going through out here, real life. We're going to be talking about relationship issues, personal growth issues, and all of the uncomfortable truths that people usually they like sweep under the rug or they avoid talking about it. Kind of like tonight. Okay, our topic tonight, you don't hear nothing about. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. You don't hear nothing about that, do you? Nobody talks about that. You don't hear nothing about that unless you literally look it up. Take it upon yourself. But you do not hear people talking about it. But we are tonight. We are going to talk about it tonight because it's real and it does happen. Okay. Now, um, it's kind of like, let's see, like a woman beater. No, a man beater. How about that? That's even better. No, ain't nobody out here talk about men that's getting beat on, men that's getting assaulted, by their significant other all the time. Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody talks about that because, men are shamed to talk about it. It literally makes them look less of a man. It might make them feel like they're less of a man. Who they gonna tell? How would he feel? Just say you a man. How would you feel telling your best friend or your brother? How would you feel? You feel less than a man. So, that's something that people don't talk about. You hear women getting their butts toe up, whooped, mollywopped all the time. All the time. Some women, even these mothers out here, okay, these old school mothers, some of them are, what you do to make him mad? What you do to make him do that? They on that type of time, okay? They literally live in that realm, okay, that era, period. You know, where they haven't had the education. They don't know, what's right, what's wrong, all of that. Y'all know what I'm trying to get at. Okay, it's the same thing, right? So boom, I want to say to my ladies, pull up a chair, girl. Okay, grab your tea, grab your coffee, your wine, your favorite drink, whatever you need. Pull it on up, okay? And make sure that you follow this my podcast. Make sure just subscribe to the channel because it's over here. For right now, it's over here. It's on YouTube. Okay, it's under my video tab. Boom, it's easily found. Y'all already know. Now, when we in the zone, y'all know how it is over there. But when you come to the round table, you're gonna get a different type of vibe. Okay, you're going to get a different type of vibe. Point blank, period. So y'all make sure that you subscribe, tap the bell so that you can get your notifications, girl, okay? So that you can drop your opinions around the table. You can talk about it around the table. Say what's on your mind around the table because your story matters. Your voice matters. It matters because somebody out here, I promise you, somebody is going through it, okay? Boom, y'all. Let's move right along. Okay, let's move right along. So y'all check this out, honey. So boom. Y'all seen the title. Mm. hmm Well, let's talk about some things. Let's talk about some things. Let's talk about, ooh, honey, it's coming down. It's coming down. Let's talk about where it might be happening at. Okay? And why women should pay attention. Let's talk about that for a minute. So, it's no secret, okay, that some women is out here and they in these relationships and stuff. They going through it, right? But they don't necessarily talk about it because they don't know about it. Okay, they might not be from a family that has a history of doing of land roots, because that's what we're talking about. They might not be from a city or a town. They might be kind of uneducated and dumbfounded about it. Like, for real, let's just be real. I mean, some people is like that. Okay, but I'm here to tell y'all, yes, it does. It happens, y'all. It happens, and it happens more than you think. Okay? More than you think. The only thing about it, what you know, the only thing about it, it's like a topic that's really, how can I explain it? That's really, when I say not talked about, it's kind of like a true narcissist, if that makes sense. We're going to take a man narcissist for a minute. Now, when people encounter that man, they are encountering something else. They're not encountering a true narcissist. They're encountering the wolf. But that wolf has sheep's clothing on. They're not encountering who that person really is. They're not encountering that. I promise you, they're not. So that's what they get with the narcissist. You get a wolf in sheep's clothing. And that's the same thing, because women never would know that men too. They be laying roots. Yes, ma'am. They put spells. Y'all know how women be. Some of these doggone desperate ass women out here, they be looking up love spells and all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they do though. I mean, literally, honey, look it up. Okay? They do. Um, and they be doing all that kind of stuff, trying to make I don't know. I don't know. They do that stuff to make that one person, right? To make that one person like be with them or love them more. And if it's not organic, if they just don't look, I don't know what people be thinking. They got to do something else to make this person, but people do it. They really do it. I mean, that brings us to the fact. I mean, in all caps, y'all. Okay, in all caps, that brings us to the fact. People is so damn crazy. Okay, they are so fucking crazy that they will root you up. They will root you up, do a love spell, okay, burn a damn candle, and say whatever they do, but they'll do all that shit, okay? Take your picture, take your hair, take a piece of your clothing, take it to a root worker, and have the shit fucking rooted up, just to fuck it up, fuck your life up, because you won't be with them. I mean, period. They do. It's no secret. But I'm about to tell y'all, and I'm about to tell y'all some things that I found out. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all some things that I found out, because you might not even know. You might not even know, but this is the truth. Okay, now, boom, y'all. So when you think when you think of witchcraft, right? You might think of like, oh yeah, because I done seen that in like scary movies. You might, shit, some people might even think of like, fairy tales or whatever, right? But y'all do know witchcraft, it's alive, it's active, and it's in plain sight, right up under your nose. The only thing that's hidden, hey Squeeze, the only thing that's hidden is that you don't know the person doing it. You don't know that you rooted up. You don't know that they done laid a spell on you. Right. So I mean, so it's all around you. It's right there. You just don't know that they would go that fucking far. That they would literally stoop that damn low. This person, and they can't give a fuck about you. It's just a control thing. They just want to have control on you. Because anybody, I don't care who it is, anybody got to take a damn piece of hair or whatever they take just to keep this person um in their life, or keep this person. That's like control. And that says something about them and their insecurity. Point blank period. They say something about them and they insecurity. All these damn women out here in this world, all these damn men out here in this world. Like, go the fuck on, find you somebody else. What the fuck? I don't understand it. But anyway, y'all, okay. So, y'all, you got it in the church pew. Up there in the front church pew. Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? To the tarot table. It's happening in neighborhoods, salons. They got it on TikTok. People be over there doing lives. Yeah, swearing they a damn a tarot reader and a damn TikTok prophet. Like they a TikTok deacon. I mean, like for real, y'all. So, but I want to talk about the states. Let's start there where it's popping, where it go down in. Let's talk about that for a minute. Let me put y'all up on some gang yang here for 1 minute, okay? Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all why some people embrace it, where they doing it at. I'm gonna tell y'all why other people is in denial. They in denial. Yeah, I said it. Denial. You in denial. Okay? And especially for the ones who like might know about it, you in denial. If it's done went across the back of your mind, if it's done went across your head because your mama done told you about that, and you knew since you was a little girl, child, honey, if something like that come across your mind, that's your sixth sense talking to you. That's the Holy Spirit trying to tell you, and you ain't even listening. Period. If that went across your day, because certain things is not gonna go across our mind. I promise y'all, some things is not going to cross our mind. Okay. But if you get a feeling about something, you listen to your first damn mind. If it told you, you might have didn't listen to it then, right? But you remember when it went across in the back of your mind. You remember when it entered. I'm telling you, something like that. Do not ignore. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Okay? Period, y'all. So let me tell y'all, what is witchcraft? I'm gonna tell y'all the types of witchcraft they got out here. Y'all know I'm so petty. But I'm about to tell y'all, okay? And this is educational. Okay, this is educational. Now, some might say, Brad be doing too much. Oh, Kim, just get on my nerve, this, that, and the third. But I guarantee you, honey, when I get through, honey, you might be scratching your head, be like, oh, that's why that mug. Oh, that's why this, and that's why that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, because it's a big old world. I'm just saying, though, girl. But y'all know we got our Wicca. Wicca? Wicca? Them the witches though. Those are witches. Wicca, they're kind of like nature centered witches. Um, they're not satanic. They are witches, okay? This is their motto. Harm none, do what ye will. That is their motto, okay? That's their motto for the Wicca, okay? For the Wicca witches. I'm gonna just say it like that. Witches. But yeah, they use they use like magic, but they use magic responsibly so that they like don't hurt people and stuff like that, okay? They ain't trying to like hurt somebody, have them sliding on their damn stomach, and all that type of shit. They're not doing that, okay? Period. It's another one I want to talk about though. Root work. Yeah. I want to talk about root work, y'all. Root work. Okay? That is it is the type of witchcraft, okay, that is formed like from, let's see, root workers. You have spiritual root workers. Okay, a lot of root workers, they like to use the Bible and a bunch of Bible verses. They like to hide behind that to make. But root work and the Bible. I'm gonna tell you this first before I even jump into it. I'm gonna tell you this first and foremost. Root work and the Bible, that don't work. Okay, I don't give a damn. I finna say the F word, y'all. I don't give a damn what you heard. Nan verse in the Bible, okay, and a damn root worker. That don't mix. Point blank, period. Okay? Point blank, period. You setting yourself up for failure. If you think some damn a woman, okay, that they call the something lady, the snake lady, with 2 or 3 braids in her damn head, and they gray and they hang low, and she look like the crypt keeper. You think that that bitch can really? You think that she can really trump God, Jesus Christ? No, no, it's not gonna happen. Cause she can't. So let me tell you, y'all. So they those are the kinds of spiritual it's a spiritual practice, okay? And that spiritual practice was passed down through generations, okay? Through generations and generations, even so far back as to, they speak to the ancestors. Let them tell it. They speak to the ancestors, okay? Now they do use herbs, plants, okay, minerals. They use natural items, like your toothbrush, a piece of your hair, a picture. They might use a picture of you, a fingernail clipping, any damn thing. That's why you need to be careful. Any damn thing. I mean, and literally be careful. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Be careful, but how you gonna be careful if you think you really trust this person? You really, you love this person. You wouldn't even think that this person would do you like that. You sleep with this person every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all that, that's you, but you really need to be careful. What the hell sense do that make? You go to bed with this person every night. In some cases, we done had children by this women out here. When I say we, women that had children by these men. We done married these men. We done everything. We done slept with these men. All of that. So I'm saying be careful, but that don't even make sense because how much careful can you be? How much careful can you be? Because if I'm thinking like that, Bradley, then that means that I'm really not even. What the fuck am I with him for? Excuse my language, y'all. But what am I with him for? If I don't trust him, how can I be with somebody, right? And I can't even clip my toenails. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all, when I brush my hair, y'all know hair gonna come out in the brush because we literally we lose 1,000 strands a day. If y'all didn't know that, it's a fact. Look it up. But we lose, my hair is gonna be in a brush. But I can't lay my brush around in the bathroom where it's been for the back of my mind telling me that he might go and get, you know what I'm saying? He might go and get a toenail clipping, some hair, or whatever the case may be. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Don't even make sense, do it? That don't even make sense at all. But I'm telling y'all how weird. Okay? I'm telling y'all that it do happen. You think that's how you would think. Yeah, we in love. Yeah, this is my forever. Yeah, he loved me. He would never do me like that. Oh yeah. Keep listening, y'all. So they they do. They use the herbs and the plants and the natural items and things that they might use it for protection. Okay, they might use spells. Go to a root worker for a spell on protection. They might go for a spell on healing. Some weak-minded people they might go for spells on love, attraction. And I said weak minded because anybody that'll go there, like for literally literally you ain't your game ain't tight at all. I mean, if you need somebody else to whip some damn flour up, okay, add some juice in there, put some rocks in there, give me some her, put that in there, period juice and all that type of stuff. Nah. Nah, if you need to do all that, child, you ain't hitting on nothing. You got some security issues that you need to go and get that shit the fuck fixed. Period, point blank. You need to go and get that fixed. Okay? But let me tell y'all, some are using for like money or luck. Some they go to these root workers, y'all, to break cycles, okay? Point blank, period. Okay, send them back. Some are using for like justice, court cases, justice, revenge, okay? Like period. When people are doing, okay, when they go see like these root workers and when they do these spells and stuff on a person, see, I'm using this mic and I know I'm loud as I know I'm loud as hell, y'all. I know I am loud. I feel like I'm really, really loud because I'm using a mic but my voice already is loud. So it's like, do I need to whisper? This will make good for like an ASMR. But I don't think it'll make really good for talking. Not if your voice carries, if your voice already loud. So I'm feeling like I don't even need this thing right now because I'm forcing myself right now. I'm forcing myself to whisper. I'm forcing myself to do that. I probably was, I mean, like loud, 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 because something just told me to like tone it down. I literally forgot that I had this microphone clipped on me, y'all. So I'm going to try going forward. I'm going to try to lower, I'm going to try to tone it down a little bit just for the sake of the microphone. And y'all help me out. Y'all tell me how I'm sounding. If I'm getting a little bit too loud and all that good type of stuff, let me know. So, boom. I done moved it around, where I can literally see the green light. But anyway, y'all. So I was like telling y'all about these tools that is like used. That's often used when people is when they go see the root workers, or when they, might do the spell they self. Some of the tools that's used is like candles, oils, mojo bags, the little spiritual pouches that they would give you. Those are used when they doing it. Some root workers like to use palms and Bible verses, and I told y'all about that already. um if they are the Bible and doing black magic, especially when it's dark, to make somebody do this, or to confuse somebody, or to mess up their life financially, or make it to where they memories don't work, or even headaches, backaches, where they sliding on their stomach, you know what I'm saying? Like, black magic and the Bible, that don't mix. Okay, point blank period. Because first and foremost, you cannot fool. If you can fool some people, but you can't fool your maker, because he made you. Okay, he made you, so you can't fool him. But anyway, things you might need to know. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that root work is not a religion. Okay, it's a practice, y'all. Okay, most people who say, yeah, I'm most spiritual, and that's cool, that's fine and dandy, but those are the people that get down. Okay, those are the people they show will that spiritual shit. I ain't feeling that, because either you religious or you spiritual. Either you religious or you spiritual. Religious people, to me, in my opinion, they are more prone to bless their food before they eat. Okay, a spiritual person, I'm just using an example, y'all. A spiritual person, they are more prone to hook up a spell, look up a spell. They're more prone to lead to that side before they pray about a situation, okay? And just wait on the Lord to move on their behalf. Period, point blank. So I'm just telling y'all that root work, that's not a religion, okay? It's a practice. Um, y'all, it is practice all over the United States, okay? A place that has it really heavy, like heavy, heavy, heavy. Y'all see, I said that 3 times. Like real heavy, South Carolina. Oh yeah, it's real heavy down in the South. Real heavy. Okay, I'm talking about they hush hush with it. You wouldn't even know. Okay, you would not even know that these people. I'm telling y'all, don't let that sweet tea and the hospitality. Okay, don't let the hey girl, hey, all that smiling, and them big mamas in them damn flowery gowns and all that, them moo-moos. Don't let that fool you. No, ma'am. Do not let that fool you. The South, they down there burying jars, writing names. Putting names in jars, working on pictures and all that shit. Honey, they still work. They laying the roots down and they doing it heavy. So don't let that fool y'all. Y'all know the South is known for hospitality and all that good stuff, especially the sweet tea. Known for cooking good and the soul food and all that. But don't be fooled, okay? I'm just saying. Now, a lot of people ain't trying to hear this. A lot of people ain't trying to hear this, what I'm talking about, especially them that don't know they'll rock with it in a minute. They'll rock with it in a minute. But, in my opinion, how much are you going to rock? Okay? How much is it even worth it to me? Is it, how could I say this? I mean, don't know, to each his own, because some people rock with it and some people don't. But in my opinion, I mean, being a woman or a man, I'm equal to homeboy over there. If I was a man, right? Don't be running around talking about you this and talking about you that. Nah, don't, please don't. Nope. The D ain't all that. You ain't laying. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing shit. Okay. Please don't. You ain't man enough to get the woman back on your own. You had to go and let a whole root worker mess up her damn life, or whatever you did to her to get her back, or whatever you did to him, whatever spells you did. All these men that's out here, girl, gone. Don't, please don't talk about, oh, I'm that B and I'm this and that. No, you're not. No, the hell you not, because it would have been organic, like, period. I mean, I'm just saying. A lot of women do and a lot of women don't. Y'all know I'm giving y'all my opinion. I'm giving y'all facts, okay? This is research. The same way I did it, y'all can do it too, okay? Ain't nothing coming like, where I just know exactly what I'm talking, but I can tell y'all this, the facts that I doggone pull. Honey, please, if you was to doggone do your research, you'll probably find the same facts, okay? You'll probably find the same information, and that information would tell you that this shit is fucking real, okay? Point blank, period. Y'all, now let y'all know about the South Carolina. Let me tell y'all where else it's doggone prominent at. Let me tell y'all where else it goes down at. Well, we all know New Orleans good for that voodoo. Okay? We all know New Orleans is good for, they got a spiritual shop on every corner. Like, normally in the hood, how we had the ABC stores, the little cigarette shop, the tobacco stores. Yeah, New Orleans, honey, got a spiritual voodoo shop on every damn corner. Okay, down there. You couldn't pay me to go to no New Orleans. Ain't shit down there for me. Um, Los Angeles and Oakland, California. Now, I do want to say this, okay? It was two pieces of research that I had found, and those two pieces of research, they both did reference that Los Angeles, they kind of like, they're big on manifestation, and manifestation is like praying. Manifestation is like, when you manifesting something, it's kind of like, like you praying for it, or you see it happening, you just can't touch it. It's kind of like a faith-based way, of receiving something. You manifesting it into your life. It's kind of like manifestation. You manifesting it. And these two different sources said the same thing. So I'm prone to believe that. Now they do practice rituals, and they're heavy on astrology circles. They're heavy on that. People that, play in the astrology, and y'all, the astrology, Cancer, Libra, Aries, that type of thing. The ATL, the Atlanta, okay. I really didn't find that much re research on Atlanta, except for the, just, I really didn't find it much, to be honest with you. It wasn't saying nothing, but Atlanta is like, the church girl who burns sage a lot. I guess them type of vibes that Atlanta's giving. It really, I couldn't find any type of information on Atlanta that had something to do with roots. I mean, I just couldn't. Okay, but one thing that, like, took me for a loop is this: I didn't know that they practice it so heavy up in New York. That I did not know. Okay, I did not know that at all. Um, Says the research that I found, it said that Brooklyn, New York, has a rising number of Afro-Latina brujas and New Age spiritualists. And I was like, what? I just didn't know. I didn't know that New York was into, I just didn't, I never knew. Like I told y'all, these type of things aren't talked about. They're just not talked about. Okay? Period. They're not. Um, they're just not talked about. So up in Salem, Massachusetts, they do practice tourism, and there's a lot of, like, real practitioners up there in Salem, Massachusetts. Okay, So that was that on where they literally is like doing it. Okay. I had to, like I said, I had to bring that information to y'all because some of the information you gave your like, thank you so much. Some of the information was it was like kind of good to know. Okay, because some of us we might meet somebody and they from, some of them places that I just named. They from. So they already know. They already know about, you know, um, roots. They already know. But guess what? They dating you. They all in your house. They around your family. They around your kids. They're not saying nothing about no damn roots, girl. I ain't saying this just for you to be side-eyeing him or her. I ain't saying it because of that. I'm saying it because you just need to be up on your game. Because a relationship, it might take a turn for the worse. Okay, it might don't stay real good. It might don't stay in the honeymoon stage. But when it do take its turn for the worse and you see things ain't working out, be up on your P's and Q's. Okay, you meet somebody and they say, yeah, I'm from New York. Okay, well, boom. Or you meet somebody and they say, boom, I'm from South Carolina. Oh, for real? Oh, what part of South Carolina you from? Shit, do your research. Look it up. He at work somewhere. What's wrong with you on your phone and you damn look up what goes down in South Carolina? What is wrong with that? Nothing. Now you got to be careful. You see what type of day we living in. You see what type of day and time we living in. You see the stuff that's going on around you. Don't act like that still living in the Lord English times. You not. Stop acting and around, especially some of y'all mothers, boy, y'all, honey, y'all got these kids. Y'all might have one or two kids, and y'all act like it ain't nothing terrible that go on. I don't understand how a fucking mama cannot lock her front door. I just got to put that out there. I don't see how a motherfucker can have an apartment and have a damn child and not lock their front door. I would never understand that for the life of me. I will never understand that. Y'all, I'm just saying. Okay, I just thought I'd just throw that out there because I know somebody that don't lock their damn door. Period. Whew, let me go on, honey. Let me go on. But yeah, just kind of like it would make a lot of sense to, be on your P's and Q's when it comes to that. Because like I said, every relationship is not gonna stay good. It's just not. It's not gonna stay good. Every relationship, I mean some might, but every relationship is not gonna stay good. It might take a turn for the worse. But at least, it's always better safe than damn sorry. At least you know. At least you know what the hell going down. You know, but acting all damn stupid from beginning to damn end. That's how you get fucked up. That's how, forgive my language, but that's how you get messed up. Okay, that's how you get messed up, acting so doggone dumb. It ain't like you got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, soon as y'all get into an argument, you ain't got to say, oh, I heard y'all do roots down there anyway. You ain't got to argue and say nothing like that, but at least you know. Because y'all might get past the argument. Y'all might get past it. He might not even be into no doggone roots. Okay? But I'm just saying it's better to be smart. Because homegirl over there, she might be with a Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Damn Hyde type of ninja. I'm just saying, she might be with one of them crazy ones. He look like he's straight, right? He looks like he's straight, but hell, when I watch TV, when I watch some of these crime shows, damn near all of them look like honey, they look good. Don't look like they hurt a damn flea. Yeah, but they be monsters. They be monsters, y'all. So y'all have to be on point. You know how I tell y'all damn near every day. Us grown people got to be on point. These kids don't think like us. Their minds they don't operate like us. You got to be on point. They damn in the park. Some grown person doggone walk up to them. You think they're just gonna automatically think the worst? Fuck no. How do you think a grown person can walk up with an unopened Mr. Goodbar to some kids? Huh? I said Mr. Goodbar. That's the where's the candy bar? A damn a wrap lollipop. Huh? One of them good ones. A blow pop. Yeah. That's how some kids literally get abducted. Okay? You just have to be on point about things and stop acting so crazy like this stuff don't go down, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it do. You know, that's just, I mean, period, point blank. So, I want to ask this question, y'all. Okay, now this is going to be literally, this is going to be part one. Okay, this is going to be part one. Yep, this is going to be part one of this, what we're talking about. Okay, we're not going to finish this entire because I did quite some extensive research on this. Okay, I just think that it's good, you know, it's good to talk about things like this. I really do. I really do. It's good to talk about things like this. It's good to share the word on issues like this. Okay. And so we're just not gonna have time. But the question that I do want to ask is, why are more people turning to witchcraft? Why are more people turning to witchcraft? Y'all, and I'm gonna start this because this is where we're gonna start it. When we do part two, this is exactly where we're gonna start it. Yeah. hmm Yep. I be feeling like a little teacher and stuff. Not no celebrity. I don't be feeling like a celebrity. Ain't no way I be feeling like no celebrity. But I be feeling like a teacher. I do. And I be feeling good. I be feeling good after I talk to y'all. I give y'all some of this TT good old wisdom. From this TT that look like she your little sister. I be feeling good, okay? I sure do. I be feeling good, honey. But y'all listen. Hmm. With my research from the different sources that I hit up, this is the answer I want to give y'all. A lot of people is turning to witchcraft. Okay, y'all listen to these bullets now. Okay, because the church is hurt. They're turning to witchcraft because they craving control. Okay, um, in certain situations, whatever the situation might be. Um, Social media influence might be a reason. Peer influence, that might be a reason that they turn into like witchcraft. Generational trauma, power seeking, that might be a reason. Hmm. Misleading advice, y'all. Misleading uh manifestation advice. It could be preacher advice, peer advice, just misleading advice, period. Now, y'all heard the bullets that I said. Y'all heard the bullets that I just literally read off to y'all. Hey, Bruce. Y'all heard the bullets. I just read off 5 bullets. Y'all know I don't agree with but 2 of them. Y'all know I can doggone literally preach on 2 of them right now. And that's the church is hurt and misleading manifestation advice. Shit me. I mean, craving control, that's vague. Social media influence, we could talk about it. Generational trauma, well, we could talk about that too. But what really stood out to me was like the church hurt and misleading manifestation, right? Um, right. Those are the 2 that stood out to me. And let me just tell y'all why. I'm gonna explain the church hurt. Okay. Y'all know, honey. I mean, I got to go in. I got to tell the truth about this, especially when they say the church is hurt. Y'all know at one time these kids, y'all know how I tell y'all that the kids nowadays they can't even write their name. Her little name might be Amy, but Amy can't write her name. Her name spelled Amy. She can't even write her name in cursive. For real. Your little boy might be named Steven. Steven. Steven can't even write his name in cursive. He can spell it, but he can't write it. That's bad, ain't it? That's kind of sad. Some of y'all might be like, well, hmm, when they gonna need to have to sign, and you might be right. They might don't, have to sign their name, but that still looks like, like a child is like, for one, that's showing that like the teachers ain't up on it. They're not up on it because some things, if you're a teacher, some things need to be just stay right there. I wouldn't give a damn how much this done evolved and that's done evolved. Teaching is a part of your name. Your name is Steven, so I'm gonna teach you how to spell your name and I'm gonna teach you how to write your name. This is how you print your name. Next week or next month, however you want to do it, we're going to learn how to write in cursive. That's right. Everybody need to know how to write their name in cursive. A signature. You don't have to teach. I mean, cursive. Y'all, they don't even teach a child that no more. Another thing, y'all. Y'all remember how we used to doggone give pledge allegiance to the flag? The children don't even have to do that no more. That's almost like you were saying a prayer to the flag. They don't have to they don't took prayer out of school. That's the reason why I can literally speak on the church's hurt. They took all this stuff out of schools, and literally our generation, this new generation, man, they is effed up. This new generation is gonna be hurt, y'all. Period. If y'all don't get back to raising y'all kids the way that you was raised, and some of y'all wasn't raised like that, but the way your mama's mama raised her, how about that? That might sound a little bit better. But if y'all don't raise kids like that, and I mean, you don't have to dress them like that, okay? I ain't saying go back no 20, 25 years in dressing and hairstyles and all that, but morals, values. Oh yeah, you give them that moral and that value. Now that's a flex. You want to flex on something? You want to flex on your ninja he ain't even your kids, they ain't on daddy. You want to flex on the car you driving, girl. Girl, that's a flex right there. When you got some kids and your kids is on point, baby, and they young, that's a flex, girl. It's a flex when your house. Y'all see, y'all know I go in. Okay, I would like literally go in, and I ain't trying to go in on these. I ain't trying. Nope, 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 y'all. We was talking about roots. Okay, we was talking about roots. Y'all, it's another day for that. Okay, but literally, we stopped at why are more people turning to witchcraft? Okay, and I just gave y'all 5 bullets to think about. Okay, think about the church, craving control, social media influence, generational trauma, misleading manifestation advice. Think about all of that, right? And when on our next episode, we're going to pick up right there, and we're going to be talking about it, y'all, okay? We're going to be talking about it. I was telling y'all earlier on that, when you in the zone, it's a whole different type of vibe. When you around the round table, it's a whole different type of vibe. But at the end of the day, you already know what's up. Okay. At the end of the day, somebody gonna walk away. I don't care what zone we in. Somebody gonna walk away, and they're gonna learn something. So, I mean, literally, we did not cover everything. We ain't covered everything, but that's why, y'all. That's why we're gonna have a part 2 and everything. So I just want to say to everybody that pulled up, okay, that stopped over here, thank you, girl, thank you, God, because Bruce in the house and stuff, y'all. I just want to say thank y'all for pulling up a chair, okay, to the Roundtable Podcast, y'all. Okay, it was such a pleasure to share all of these opinions and share my resources, and just drop some knowledge like I do, because it's gonna be used. That I'm not worried about. Now when they gonna catch on, I don't know, but they gonna catch on. Trust me, they're gonna catch on. Okay, so until the next episode, y'all, which normally is every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But since this is the part 2, it might even be before that. Okay. But what I do want y'all to do, I want to encourage you. Okay. I want you to encourage you first and foremost to keep your eye on my community wall. Okay. Over there, it's informational. Over there, it's where you can keep up with what's going on over there. Just hey, um, just so you can see. The president went live today. What Kim doing today? I mean, just so you can see, because I might sneak in there. Also, while you at it, you can subscribe, okay? You can subscribe to the channel, tap that bell so that you can get your little notifications and stuff. You can get ready. Y'all know I got that secondary channel over there. I'm so doggone ready for that, and I'm excited about the content we're going to put up over there. And I mean, like, literally, y'all is going to be like, no, she didn't. And I'm going to say, yes, I did. Like, for real. Yes, I did. I'm just, the ideas that I have ran upon this. I will hurry up, y'all, jot them down. Like for real. I got a notebook that is specifically targeted to my avenues over here on YouTube is specifically targeted to that. So I hurry up and jot it down. Okay, if I'm busy or something, I hurry up and jot it down in my notebook because I keep it in my purse at all times. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate y'all being here. Okay, I wanted to thank y'all for coming through, and I want y'all to remember. Okay, remember that your voice, it matters, and your story matters. Okay, I want y'all to show up and show out. It's gonna get there. Okay, support now. Don't try to give me no flowers and support later when you can support now. You can support now while I'm beginning the journey. Don't wait and like support down the line. When you see it's like, oh yeah, I want to get in. I want to do that. This that that. Nah. Show me now. You know what I'm saying? I want my flowers now. That way I know who's really weird. Really real. Okay? If that makes any sense, y'all. Okay? Now, if you got a story to tell and you want to share it, make sure to hit me up. Y'all know my email. You can find it up under my description tab of the channel as well. Okay? You can do that too. So I got a lot of stuff coming to y'all. But I for right now, I want to say, y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all hear that rain? It's coming down. Yeah, it's coming down. I'm so glad I got a hood. I am so glad I got a hood. But yeah, I'ma holler at y'all good people. Bright and early. Bright and early. It might not even be bright and early. Okay, but I'ma holler at y'all tomorrow. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all have a super night. Okay? Bye.